Okay. Now, hopefully you should be able to hear me. Let's see if everyone here can hear me. Now, hopefully you should be able to hear me. Why is there echo? Let's see if everyone here can hear me. Hold up, guys. Let me try to fix this. Oh, is that why? Okay. Tell me if you hear echo right now. Okay. Tell me if you hear echo right now. Alright, great. We're live on TikTok, right? Let me double check. Are we live? Alright, we are live. Let's get this started for the second time. Alright. Okay. So, we were doing coding challenges. Welcome everyone from TikTok. Hello everybody from YouTube. Let's get things started right now. Alright? So, the last problem we were doing, let me just double check everything's okay here. Alright, the last problem we were doing was a problem where we were given the grades of a certain student and we had to calculate the percentage, the average percentage of the student's grades. So, all of you on TikTok, I'm also doing this on YouTube. I just can't display my screen because then I get issues with the live. So I'm gonna do it this way. So, the next problem we're going. Let's see if this solution runs well. Thank you everyone from TikTok coming to support the live. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for hopping in. 4 people on live. Awesome. Great stuff. Let me just make sure, double check. I don't want anything to go wrong on YouTube. Okay. We are a go on YouTube. Okay, so we have some compilation error here. Invalid syntax. Let me double check what exactly is invalid. What invalid syntax means in this. String through. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot a dot here. That is completely my bad. Hopefully now it should work. What is going wrong here? We print. Let me see. Because this is just the way we format a string. This is the way we can format strings. So I'm gonna copy this. It should be exactly the same, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. So maybe I just formatted it wrong. Hey, everybody on TikTok, thank you for joining the live. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for hopping in. Appreciate you for coming. I'm still getting this compilation error, which is frustrating. Interesting. I have to figure out how I'm going to solve this. What is... Oh! We are in Python 3. I don't know why, because I don't code too much in Python 2, but I always forget parentheses. If anyone else codes here, tell me if you relate. I always forget parentheses, and I started recently coding in Java, and I have the same exact issue. I always forget parentheses or semicolons. It's terrible. I have to fix that habit. Object type map has no limit. Alright, we've run into another error here. Let's try to figure it out. Let's try to figure it out. Dictionary. We mapped our float. We did a split. Dictionary. Int input. Yes, we formatted it. Divided by the len dictionary name. This should run quite smoothly. I don't know why. I'm going to try to maybe take a different approach. Map has no len. Let me look up that error right now. Object map has no length. Interesting. Map returns a map object, not a list. Oh. I get it. Alright, hold up. Give me 1 second. Let's make this into a list. For all of you on TikTok, make sure to go check out the YouTube live stream. That's where the real action is happening right now. That's where everything is happening. Alright, now I think we can solve it if we just go like this and add the list here. A lot of parentheses. Need to make sure that nothing is going wrong. Alright. Fingers crossed. Float division by 0. Huh? Float division by 0. Interesting. What does that mean? 0 division error, float division by 0. Wait a minute. I think we need one more parenthesis. I believe we need one more parenthesis. Let's see if that solves the error. Invalid syntax. Okay, hold up. Let's take this to full screen and understand what our issue is. Alright, let's delete that. Do we need to delete another one? Okay. Now, if we run the code, unsupported operand types for string and integer. Interesting. This must be an error in probably the way we're calling our certain values. Wow, this is really stumping me here. This is really stumping me. Damn. Unsupported operand types for string and integer. I'm really tempted to look at the solution, but I don't want to at the same time. I'm really tempted. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go out of a limb here and reset the code. Let's reset it. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright. I'm gonna try to modify part of our code that we already have here. Float. Alright, you know what, guys? For now, because this is really stumping me, I'm gonna skip this problem. Okay? I'm going to skip this problem. because I don't know, I'm getting an unexpected error and I'm pretty sure I'm doing it correctly. So we're going to come back to this. Trust me, we will come back to it and I'll figure out how we do it. But for now, let's go back to practice and get another problem going. Okay, the next one, list, come on, let's get something cool. Oh, you know what we can go? We can also go to Editbit. Let's go to Editbit. Because we were doing coding problems on Editbit before. So let's try going there. Sign in, Google. Alright. Lead us to the coding challenges, please. Okay. We can do like a speed round. We can do like 5 or we can do like 10 even, because these are super easy. Alright, return some numbers. Oh, actually, I think we did this last time. Power calculator, I don't think we did. Okay. Whoa. Not in JavaScript. Python, please. My god. Alright, for everyone on TikTok, we're doing coding challenges on our live in YouTube. So if you want to join, make sure to go check out the YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. So, alright. Create a function that takes voltage and current and returns the calculated power. It looks like we're just multiplying two numbers here, so it should be pretty easy. We just return voltage times power, or current. Okay, we passed. Awesome. Let's submit it. Let me lower the volume because there's like a little ding sound every time you get something right, and it's like screeching in my ears. Alright, we'll just say this was, what's that? It was an easy one. Let's go to the next challenge. Welcome Cash Robinson to the live. Make sure to go check out the live stream we're doing on YouTube right now. I'm trying to live stream both on TikTok and YouTube, but for now, I'm going to be doing most of the work on YouTube. Alright, let's see here. Is it going to continue? Okay, here we go. Area of a triangle. It's one half base times height, right? Okay, so we have like try area, which is our function. 3 times 2 is 6 divided by 3. Okay, easy enough. These are really speedy. So let's try to run through as many of these as possible. 0.5 base times height. Now the goal of these live streams is for you guys to do it with me. Okay, fine. The goal of this live is for you guys to do the coding challenges with me. For me, these are really important to get reps in, just coding at least once a day. So I like doing these easy coding challenges and then slowly ramping up and getting harder and harder with the coding challenges. So yeah, okay, convert hours into seconds. Should be easy enough, times 3600. So we take hours, always use the return function, no need for print. Hours and multiply that by 3600, and that's how we get seconds to, or hours to seconds. Check that. Awesome. Next. Come on guys, speedy. We can do these in like 30 seconds. Let's just get reps in. Clear instructions, next challenge, let's go. Next challenge. Tell me what you guys think about these coding challenges. And for everyone watching on YouTube, much appreciated. Thank you for watching the lives. Alright, remainder. Okay, so for those of you who are beginners in Python, the way we get remainder is we use something called modulo. And that is like a division symbol, but it gets us the remainder of a function. So we'll just do return x modulo, which is like the percentage number, y. Awesome. We submit final. We're doing these quick. We're doing these quick. Next challenge. I like doing these coding challenges just because I like to brush up on my skills in Python, because right now I'm doing work in Java, so I like doing these really. We already did this. Area of a triangle we already did. Let's go to the next problem. If you guys are following along and you want like something easier, make sure to let me know in the live chat. Okay, to the power of, awesome. Alright, so the way we do to the power of is if we have some number and we have some exponent, we do the number, two multiplication symbols, that's just the syntax in Python, and then multiplied by to the exponent power. So here we have similar variables, so let's go to our return function, num star star exponent. Let me get my microphone over here. Alright, everyone on the live stream on TikTok, make sure to go check us out on YouTube. I'm doing all the coding on YouTube, I just can't display my screen on TikTok. So, we return the number to the power of the exponent, and we should be able to see that we get the right answer. Awesome. Let me just double check that everything's working on TikTok, and you guys can see me. Awesome. Let's go to the next challenge. Let's go to the next challenge. Okay, so now the next challenge we're trying to do is finding the perimeter of the next coding challenge we're trying to do is trying to find the perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, sounds easy enough. Let's go to the code. We have our length and width. So all we basically have to do is return the length times 2 and the width times 2. So what we're going to do is width times 2, and to make sure that we don't have any calculation errors and the code looks just a little bit better, we'll add parentheses here. Let me add a space. It's always nice to add parentheses and spaces just to make everything look a lot better. Thank you everyone who's joining me live right now. We're doing coding live stream right now. Okay. Let's go to the next one. So we just found the perimeter of a rectangle. Hi, how are you? We're doing coding live stream on YouTube. The link is in my bio. Make sure to check it out. Welcome everybody who's new to the TikTok page. Make sure to go check out the live stream that we're doing on YouTube right now. Okay, the next challenge is write a function that returns the string something joined with a space and give me the argument A. Okay, so like here if we have Bob Jane, we'll add like something Bob Jane. Okay, easy enough. We will return. I can't read your language. Make sure to translate it for me. I'm wondering what you're saying. That's just the way we do it. So in Python, we'll have a string, we add the space, and then we add our A. Awesome. Let's go to the next coding challenge. Zainab, what does that mean? Alright. Let's go to the next coding challenge. Let's make this a little bit harder. For everyone on YouTube right now, for everyone on TikTok, thank you for being here. Okay. Let me make sure the live stream is good. Okay. Correct the mistakes. Fix the code in the code tab to pass the challenge. I think we did this in a previous one. I think we did this in a previous live. Everyone make sure to go to the YouTube live stream that we're doing right now. That's where I'm doing all the coding. So I'm kind of having the TikTok page here so you guys can see what I'm doing and see what I'm saying. I hope you guys are learning something from these lives. It's important that I'm providing value to you. Okay. Next one is return the next number from an integer past. So addition 0. Okay. So we just have to add 1. That's it. Alright. We just return num plus 1. For everyone on YouTube, make sure to let me know if you're following along. If you don't understand something, let me know. Hey Sierra, welcome to the live. We're doing live on YouTube right now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to build an audience on YouTube. So we're just doing live there, just a coding live stream. Alright, let's go to the next challenge. We did this already. I don't know why it keeps giving us this problem. Alright, you know what? Let's go to challenges and actually handpick one ourselves. Let's do something a little bit more complex. Okay, this looks a little bit more complex. $17. Okay. Let's see here. Next. Let's make sure that we are in Python. Okay. Here we go. Less than 100. What are our instructions here? We have to add the two integers and make sure that they're less than 100. Okay. So this is using an if statement. If A plus B can't forget our parentheses. If A plus B is less than 100, we must return true. Else, we return false. Let's check. Is that what they asked us to do? Checking, come on. Awesome, wow, look how many test cases that they gave us. That's crazy. Alright, for everyone on TikTok, we are doing stuff on YouTube right now. Okay, let's go to the next one. Awesome. Next challenge. let's go to the next challenge, baby. Alright. Thank you everyone who's joining the live. Alright. Let's go back to challenges and pick one ourselves, because we like to be independent here. Give us something, and I want to be in Python. Yes, let's set Python as our default. Make sure to let me know if you can hear me pretty well. Alright. Load more. Come on, let's get something easy. Let's go to the easy. Factorial. Oh, I love this one. Alright, Factorial. This is actually a little bit tougher than most problems. Okay, return the factorial. Factorial means, alright, so in math, if we have 6 factorial, that means 6 times all of the numbers times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And that is 80 to 40, 480, 480, that's 480, okay? Now, what we have to do is actually do this in Python. So how would we go about this? What we would do is we would have some number, and we need to multiply it by its number, by like itself minus 1. So let's define that as, or actually let's make an if statement. If our number is greater than 1, we do the following. We'll define x as our number times itself minus 1. And we'll make it a while loop. And when it reaches the condition where it reaches 1, then we print it. So then we'll return x. Okay? Ooh. Oh, it took a very long time. Okay. That means that the way we're going about it is wrong. Maybe because we're using the while loop. Maybe we'll use the if statement, and that will change our result. I don't think it will change our result. Let's see here. If you have any suggestions in the comments, Tris, make sure to let me know. Make sure to let me know if you have any suggestions. I'm gonna just fix this error in Python. I think I have an idea. I think we should just do for I in range. I think that's a better idea. Try the formula. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by try the formula? So the iron range for some reason is giving me it's giving me an issue. Oh, I know why. we forgot the colon. That is why. Now hopefully it should work. 3 should equal 2. Let me look at the test cases. I know exactly what we need to do. We just multiply it by our I value. And then we should get our, I don't know. Yeah, now we should get our value. 4 should equal 2. 4 should equal 2. I think we can define. Let's define here. I hope everyone on YouTube is still with me. X is equal to 1. And then we can say x equals x times I. Okay, now, and then we redefine x. Okay, good. This should work. Yes, okay. So Tris, do you understand why this works? Nah, Jada, that's kind of creepy. Tris, do you understand how this works? Let me know. Okay, awesome. So just to recap, like we define x as 1, and then for I in a range of 1 to our number plus 1, we do 1 equals 1 times I in our range. So it's 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 1 times 3, 1 times 4. And then we eventually get to our number. Okay? So let's submit that. Go back to our challenges. Alright, Tris, I want you to choose something that you see on the screen. So let me know if you want to do a certain problem in particular. So I'm looking at them. Let me know if you want to see a certain problem, or I can just choose one. So these are all the easy ones. I can just choose one if you don't have a certain problem in mind. Alright, I guess we can do this one. This one looks interesting. Alright, so we have certain words that are attributed to values. Like smile is this, grin is this value, sad is that, mad is this. So what we're trying to do is for like a certain like smile, grin, sad, mad, we're trying to replace that with like our emoji, but it's like kind of like a typed emoji. So I'm going to copy this so we have it. And we'll go into the code, and we'll go way down here, and we'll just put that there. So our input is text. So I think what we can do is, I'm not the best at like finding stuff in text. But what we can do, and welcome everyone to the live, I appreciate you for being here. We're doing a coding live stream on YouTube. So make sure to go check it out, link in the bio. So we can do if smile, all right, in text. Then we can do we can replace it. So we'll say replace, and I'll explain exactly how you do that in a minute. And we do the same conditions for grin, sad. We'll do the same condition for grin, sad, and mad. Alright. Let's make sure we have these all here. Alright, so smile, grin, sad, and mad. So now what we have to do is like replace our old string with our new string. So what we have to do is, and let me know if you're following me right now. What we have to do is text.replace our smile with this value. How do I actually, okay, it's a D, right? So D, okay, cool. And we'll do the same thing. Yeah, I actually want to play Among Us soon, so maybe I'll do a Among Us live stream. Replace grin with, what is that? Colon and the parentheses. And we'll do the same thing for sad and mad. Thank you for following. And finally, mad. Colon and P. Okay. Let's delete these. Let's check. Okay. We seem to have an error here. Yeah, I'm probably going to play Among Us a little bit later. So we seem to have an error here. What is our error? None should be equal to our error is none should be equal to make me whatever, make me smile. Okay. It must be something with the must be something with the replace function. That's the issue. Interesting. Okay. Let's look here. Framework. Okay. Tests. Okay, so it's trying to print that. Text.replace is probably not working. Okay. Text.replace is not working, so I guess we have to find a different approach to this. We have to find a different approach. I want to do something simple here, but I'm also trying to understand what is the best way to do this. What is the best way to attack this? Alright. I have a different idea. Alright, Tris. We're going to delete all this. We're going to start from the beginning. We have a dictionary, right? We were using dictionaries before. Smile is equivalent to D. Or whatever. Grin is equivalent to this little smiley face thing. We have to add commas here, right? Okay. Commas. Next. Sad is equivalent to this. Oops. And mad is equivalent to this. The little P thing. Alright. So that's our dictionary. Then what we can do is simply, this is like the one-liner stuff, we can return, since everything here is make me, you can just say make me. We can add our dictionary, and we can split text.split. That's just going to split it at where we need it to. And then just -1. Okay, now what this is going to do is it's going to have make me, and then we're going to add text.split -1, whatever value we need it to, whatever word we need to modify, it will modify using this. It's a little difficult to explain. But yeah, so we pass the test like this. I want to make sure that you understand how exactly we got it. So Tris, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the live chat. Okay. I guess we can go to the next problem, next challenge. I think this will be our last challenge. I'm trying to end. You got it? Awesome. Awesome. Great stuff. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's see here. Let's find something fun. Let's go to the stuttering function. That seems like a cool problem. Alright, write a function that stutters a word as if someone's struggling to read it. The first 2 letters are repeated with an ellipse, which is 3 dots, and space after each, and then the word is pronounced with a question mark. Okay. So I guess we just have to add the first 2 letters in the string. Okay. Seems pretty easy. So if we have a word, we're trying to find the first two. I'm just writing out so I can understand. The first two letters. Repeat them twice and add an ellipse between each one. Okay. Alright, so for a stutter function, I would think like if we had this, like we would have to understand what the first two letters are, then split it right after the second letter, and then dot, 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 and then again the first two letters, and then dot, 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 plus the incredible, and then add the question mark. So like here, it's a matter of understanding how to actually like manipulate strings, and it's really important. So let's think together how we can do this. Okay. If you think about a word like a list, you have indices in a list, right? So you can just go like this. You can just really go 0, 2, because those are the first two letters, plus a string, dot, 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 plus the word again, and the first two indices again. Oops. Add the dot, 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 and then add our word, and then add our question mark. And that should give us what they're asking for. So, if we run this, we get an error. What seems? Oh, is there? Oh, maybe because there's no space. Let's see what they say. Oh yeah, we forgot a space. My bad. Okay. There isn't a space on the first dot, 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 though. Okay, let's see here. We can check that. Seem to have gotten another error. We return the word 0 plus 2 error. What seems to be the error now? Oh yeah. It's all about the spaces, man. In this formatting, it's all about the spaces. Oh, we're still getting an error. Increasing should be. Oh, because there's a space here. Yeah, I'm just changing all this. It's a little frustrating. And I think we need a space here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out right now, Tris, exactly. Yeah, I think I figured it out now. Like, I think this should be the last iteration. Yep. Okay. So, do you understand how I did it? They were just giving me errors. Literally with, like, you see here how there needs to be a space here, and then the word, and then no space, and then a space, and then the word, and then the question mark. That's basically like how I went about it. Make sure to let me know in the comments before I move on to the final question if you understand that. I want to make sure you understand how I went about it. Okay, awesome. Great. So let's do the last question here. I want to make sure it's an interesting question and a challenging one. So, yeah, of course. Do you want to do let's do... Okay. Let's do alphabet soup. This looks cool. So here what we have to do, let me go back to the instructions, is we have to return a word in alphabetical order. So we just have to make a list in alphabetical order. And there's not really a sorting function for this. I guess we could sort it. If we just sort, if we just use the function sorted, will that just return the correct answer? If we just do return sorted text, will that just give us our answer? I hope. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a really weird workaround here, so just like a lazy workaround. So like for I in X, print. Actually, wait. So right now we have like this list, and it wants us to give it in like a string. So we have to convert the list into a string. We can just... I know what we can do. Alright, so if we have, we have a list, right? What we can do is, we can have a variable A and say, we're going to join the contents of the list into some element. So this is like a for loop, but just in one line. So for element in S, or in X. My bad. A equals dot join string element for element in X. So what we're gonna do is like dot join just means like we're gonna compress all the letters. Instead of being in a list, it's going to be in like a string. And then I think we can just return A. Awesome. Okay. Since it's the last, this is the last one. Thank you everyone who's been on the live. I appreciate it. Tris, thank you for following along. Let me know if you have any questions specifically about this, or if you have any questions about the problems that we did before. Everyone on TikTok, thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be sticking around for another 3 or 4 minutes. So let me know if you have any questions. Tris, let me know. Okay, if you don't have any questions, thank you everyone who's on the live stream right now. I appreciate it. I hope this live stream helped. I'm going to be trying to do as many of them as I can throughout the week, just to help myself with some practice and help you guys. And besides that, Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tris, for following along. And I will see you guys in a couple of days with a new live stream, and probably tonight with a new video. Okay, thanks a lot.